What's the point? The point is that business has to be done for a specific end. One of the routine issues of modern Western culture is the motivation for business. More generally speaking, business is done for more business. You go to work so that you can keep going to work. You earn money so that you can spend money. So that you can earn money, so that you can spend money, so you can earn money. As an entrepreneur, I've had to come face to face with the reason for my conducting business. To what end am I engaging with this sort of thing? My first conclusion is that if the purpose of me engaging in business was to do more business, I was doing the wrong thing. What sort of end purpose is one that is only effective when used towards another end? In short, I want to try to challenge the systemic norm of business. In my opinion, the only reason to engage in business is to further people. Yes, this includes yourself as you engage in business, but moreover, business is meant to provide not just products for its customers, but a life for its employees. It's meant to provide purpose to someone's life, and it's meant to make sure that whoever is a mainstream contributor to the success or existence of that business is allowed to do so with good health. A friend of mine is in the theater business. When you're in the theater business, there's a sort of disconnect between what is done there versus what is done in normal corporate business. The product is only available for a limited time, and once it's over, it's over. It's not meant to be taken somewhere else in the form that it was produced, but it is meant to be enjoyed for a brief amount of time, and thereon out just remembered. People who produce theater typically do not do it for financial gain, unless you own something in it, perhaps. An actor serves his audience, a props master transports them, a director leads them. In short, a theater does not do business to make more business. They do business in order to have an impact on their patrons. They want to change them spiritually and intellectually. They want to leave them differently than the way that they came in. There is a disconnect, however, between that and how theater companies pay their workers. The starving artist concept is no more apparent anywhere else than maybe here. It takes a lot of work and preparation in order to be effective in theater, but the support, financial or otherwise, from the company makes it difficult for their workers to work in a sustained manner for more than a few years. The point is not to bash one industry. This is just an example. What should be seen as a company that knows its workers is the only reason it can carry on. While the executives of a company obviously want to impact their customers, a good executive will know that the other side of the company is to provide for its employees and their families. The goal is not to increase a bank account. The goal is not to increase a bank account. It is to produce life. As Glottoverse Inc. develops into the future, it has to remember that its CEO cannot make a ridiculously higher wage than its low-rung employees. While each has a different value for the role they play, all employees should still be guaranteed enough money to work for the company and sustain themselves. The point is that business has to be done to an end goal. Are you thinking about being an entrepreneur? You should see further discussion on this topic in a video by one of my inspirations, Mark McNeese, founder of Red Eye Coffee here in Tallahassee. The link is in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this rant, and if you like the idea too, then subscribe. Make sure to see how Glottoverse plays out this value of life and people in the future by following the company on Facebook and Twitter. See you next time.